What's good, y'all? I'm here with another video, and today we're playing SVR 2007. I just did the 2006 one. It's actually live right now. It's actually what you call it? It's premiering right now. So the video is actually going right now as I'm recording this again. It is Christmas, so Merry Christmas to everybody. I'm doing a double upload because probably don't know when the next time I'm gonna have time to record. So yeah, man, let's get into it, man. We just did the 2006 one, so if you've seen the 06 one and you know by now, or if you played this game, then you already know what I'm about to go through. We're just revisiting it, just seeing what's different between now and 2K, and just kind of doing nostalgia, looking back on what we used to play as kids or even adults. So we got exhibition, we got the game modes, create modes, we got locker room, online, and options, just like the last one. Let's see. So we got the exhibition mode, single, tag team, triple threat, fatal four-way, handicap, Royal Rumble, main event, title match. All of it is pretty much the same. No new things, pretty much. Let's see. The new match is the Money in the Bank match. I think because what was that? This game came out in 2006. What WrestleMania was that? That was WrestleMania 22, I believe, or 21. Or this was a little after WrestleMania 21, and I think that was the first Money in the Bank match. Makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, that should make sense. Yeah. Fun fact: I think Chris Jericho is the one that came up with the idea of the Money in the Bank match, and he's never won it. But we got game modes, we got create modes, locker room. We'll just look at the locker room real quick. At Chris Masters, shout out to Master Lock. So we got the locker room. The locker room look a little more simpler. Actually, no, it kind of look more. It's actually bigger actually. But the customized locker room, you get to customize everything, the stairs and all that stuff. You know, the usual room light and all that shit. The furniture, literally, this is all like the stuff from the last game. They probably just added more accessories. They have, banners and all this stuff too, for decorations and stuff. What else? You got yeah, it's pretty much it. I think we aren't able to access the rest of the stuff because it's a part of season mode, so we'll get to that. Yeah, so let's just exit it. Yeah, as far as the loading screens though, and everything, like, it's pretty much everything is just going to be the same. So this video is probably going to be shorter than the last one because they're pretty much just bringing over the same features. I think the biggest thing that changed was part of like the gameplay, but we can go into the game modes. Pay-per-view mode is pretty much the same thing. You pick a pay-per-view, I believe, and yeah, you pick a pay-per-view, look at the card, and then literally you just play the matches on the card. So I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. Then you still have GM mode and you still have season mode. So let's just look through GM mode again just to see. So we can do a new GM mode, we can draft new rosters. Like I said, it's pretty much the same thing. Yeah, pretty much the same thing. I'll just pick some people, and then I'll show you as to what has changed, if there's any changes. So let's just get this out the way. Yeah, so with this one compared to 06, you get to choose who's gonna be your heels and who's gonna be your faces. So they don't say face and heel, but clean means they're gonna be a face. If they fight dirty, they're gonna be heels, pretty much. And you pick the champions and all that stuff, and all that good stuff. Yeah. Vince McMahon.
Kenny McMahon here. I called to welcome you to the WWE. Before you start your new job as general manager, I wanted to make one thing very clear. This company was built on a desire to succeed. All challenges and opposition are taken head-on and conquered. Failure is not acceptable. As the new general manager, I expect the same from you. Be aware that your show, your ratings, and your decisions will be measured against the opposing general manager. At the end of the year, I will review both shows' current standings, and the general manager that has the largest fan base will receive the coveted General Manager of the Year award. The loser will be fired. Good luck.
So pretty much he was just saying the same thing that he said last year. They're just actually using his voice now, and they're doing it through phone. So it's pretty much the same thing. So yeah, same thing. We got schedules. I don't know if that was in the last game, the starting cash and show costs and all that stuff. So we got the schedule, we got the emails. Same thing, emails from Taz. Got the rosters. Looking at your rosters, proposed trades, rivalries, current champions, and all that stuff. Free agency, storyline writers. This is the new thing. There's another new thing too, but let's go to this first. So storyline writers, you hire the writers to write your rivalries that you want to book and certain storylines that you want to book. So, and then they show you what they're good at. So they're good at, like, for example, Frank Bowen. He's good at faction storylines, patriotism storylines, and patriotism tag team storylines, and he'll cost $110,000. So they're got different people that you can hire depending on which storyline you want, all that stuff. You know, some of them are good, some of these writers are trash. You know, you try to save your money so you can get some good writers. Good writers means more people. More people means more money. More people means more views. You know what I'm saying? More money means more revenue, because that's the same pretty much thing. And then we have the free agencies, same thing. At the proposed trades, same thing. And then we have the rivalries. So rivalries is a little different now. So in the last game, you had to start a rivalry by doing it in a promo or by having them fight each other. With this one, you can just make it on your own. So you just pick what type of story you want, and then you pick the rivalry length. So that's another thing too. So you go from all the way up to 42 weeks. Shortest is 9 weeks, and you just pick the people who you want to fight each other. And I believe they have to be a face and a heel. So let's just say you would do 9 weeks, and then storyline, jealous friend, stuff like that. At least one clean superstar. I think Batista was a heel. My fault. So this dude, is anybody a face on my team? God damn. Did I get all heels? Is Bobby a face? Okay. Well, you see that we need one face and one heel. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, in this rivalry. So that's one thing. And current champions, you'll have go to schedule, SmackDown. And here's another thing too. You actually can book shows for the C shows. So Raw's the A show, SmackDown's the B show, and Velocity and Heat were the C shows, like Main Event and Superstar, stuff like that. And I think Raw had Heat and SmackDown had Velocity. So, you could just, if you wanted to, you could just pick the matches or whatever. And then if you didn't want to, you could just go over to press L1 and you'll go to SmackDown and it'll show you. So match 1, match 2, promo 1, 3, 4, promo 2, 5, main event. Same as the last one. And it's just different layout pretty much. You could do it not. You could fight for the title, or you could just leave that vacant, and then you can just do your match type, whatever you want to do. But everything else, it's pretty much the same thing. I'll just do I don't even think I have enough people to make a show, but it's pretty much the same thing as the last one, so don't worry about it. Then they show you the schedule, Backlash pay-per-view. It's in red because I believe it's a Raw pay-per-view. But yeah, other than that, this game mode is pretty much the same thing. The same thing goes with a season mode. I don't want to show that because, okay, I'll say this. If you want me to do a season mode for this game, leave a like, let me know, comment, just let me know something. Just let me know if you want me to do it or not, because I will. Even if you want me to do a GM mode, I'll do that too. I'll do it for both 06 and 07. Whatever you want me to do, I'll do it. Literally, I'll do it, bro. I'll do it. I'll go against somebody if you want me to do that too. I feel like that'd be pretty fun. I'll probably get the homie to do a GM versus mode. You know what I'm saying? Probably have him talk. we probably do a live stream on it or something. Live stream the stuff, and then I'll just upload the videos on YouTube, stuff like that. So let's go to season mode. But season mode is pretty much the same thing. Wow. I guess I deleted it, but let's, yeah. Just pick anybody. I'll just pick William Regal. Just so you can look at the things on the locker room, so I can get that out the way. And then after that, I'll just show you the roster. Forever Wolverine, the Dead Man. Yeah. So we got Carlito. I think if I recall, I think Teddy is gonna make me. I'm not gonna say it. So we got the locker room, got my PC, got my messages, got my season mode options, and my magazine. So let's just look at the PC menu. And then, Wolverine, Dead Man went back down. Pretty much they've been fighting for weeks and all that stuff. I won't get too much into that in case I just do something with this. You got the WWE shop, like the last one, where you unlock all the stuff. Movesets, Diva, loading screens, and DX stuff, Triple H, the different costumes and all that stuff. And championships and all that stuff. Stuff for the locker room, all that stuff. So, profile stats, superstar bios, you got superstar bios as well. All that jazz. And then I don't think there's anything else. I guess the messages. I'll show you the messages. I guess that's fine. Usually with the messages, they'll just show you somebody sends you a message, literally self-explanatory. Some of them are voice recorded, some of them aren't. So pretty much just me, Teddy, sending an email to me, stuff like that, shit like that. Other than that, that's pretty much it, honestly. That was pretty much it. You go to the viewers to go to the table. I'll just go back to the locker room and show you. But I believe if you go back to the table, you'll be able to pick. You'll be able to pick the loading screens. Because I think you have to you unlock the Diva loading screens, and then you'll just be able to pick them, or pick just the certain loading screens that you want to see on your screen through the table. So let me go to that. See, I get the walk and shit now. You know what I'm saying? Get the walk and shit. So so it's the table, superstar bios, and then loading screen manager. So you get to pick the loading screens and all that shit. So but that was pretty much it. What else can I show y'all? Because like I said, it's pretty much the same thing. I think the only difference was literally the gameplay. I don't want to show y'all the cutscene like the last one, because I feel like I said, if you want me to do that, then I'll make a season mode gameplay for that. So I guess I'll just do like a regular match just to show y'all the gameplay, the difference between the 06 and 07. I don't remember 06 having the cutscenes on the side of the game, the real life wrestling shots. I think this is just a SmackDown intro, but still, shit clean. So we'll do a single match, do a regular match just to show you the difference between the game. Let me go through the roster with y'all. So we got the Undertaker, we have Viscera, Vito, William Regal, Candice Michelle, Jillian Hall, you have Lita, you have Melina, Mickey James, Tori Wilson, Trish Stratus. Like I also said in the last video, this is a different era of women. They weren't really wrestling as they are now. Like, it's completely different. You have Bam Bam Bigelow, you have Bret Hart, Cactus Jack, Dude Love, Dusty Rhodes, Eddie Guerrero, Hulk Hogan, Jerry Lawler, Jim Neidhart, Mankind, Miss Perfect, Roddy Piper, Shane McMahon, Steve Austin, Taz, The Rock, Batista, Big Show, got some hair now, Bobby Lashley, Booker T, Carlito, Chavo, Benoit, Chris Masters, Davari, Edge. You got Finley. That's another thing too. In the layout of the game, when you're picking your players, they show their weight class. I think they did that in the last one too, but they don't do that now in 2K, I don't think, unless you're playing GM mode. And that's just like the wrestling style for real. We got Finley, we got Gregory Helms. He's not the Hurricane no more. Hardcore Holly, JBL, Joey Mercury, John Cena, Johnny Nitro before he was John Morrison. Shout out Eminem. You got Heavyweight. Interesting. Got Kane. You got Mr. Kennedy, Kid Cash, Kurt Angle, Lance Cade, Mark Henry, Matt Hardy version 1, by the way. Is this V1 or is this just Matt Hardy? I can't remember. Mick Foley, Paul Burchill, Psychosis, Randy Orton, Ray, Ric Flair, Rob Van Dam. This is the year that Rey Mysterio won the Royal Rumble. Fun fact. Ric Flair, Rob Van Dam, Shawn Michaels, Shelton Benjamin, Snitsky, Super Crazy, The Boogeyman, The Great Khali, Trevor Murdoch, Triple H, Umaga, and we're back at The Undertaker. So the roster is definitely better than the last one, if I'm being honest. Just a couple more wrestlers that were just memorable if you watch wrestling, so having Umaga, Bobby, shit like that, like it was a good upgrade from the last roster, so I'm not mad at it, you know what I mean? But let's just pick somebody real quick. Let me see. Finley. Cool. So we'll play with Finley and then we'll go against Edge. Alright. So Finley versus Edge. So let's look at the arenas as well. So we got SmackDown, Saturday night's main event, WrestleMania 22, No Way Out, Royal Rumble, New Year's Revolution, Armageddon, Survivor Series, Taboo Tuesday, No Mercy, Unforgiven, SummerSlam, Great American Bash, Vengeance, ECW One Night Stand, Judgment Day, Backlash, Heat, Velocity, Raw, and SmackDown. Let's go random. And then Survivor Series. Okay. Like I said, a lot of these things aren't unlocked because I literally just got these games. So literally, yeah, a lot of this stuff is not unlocked, not touched. So we got the menu screen. They're still moving in this one. I can't remember what year was that where they stopped doing that? I can't remember. 06 was kind of like the layout of, okay, let's try to experiment with some stuff. And then 07 is really when they were like, all right, we really finna experiment.
For one fall. On the way to the ring, from Belfast, Ireland, weighing in at 235 pounds, Finley.
I don't know why Lillian is doing that when Tony Chimel was in the fucking ring, but I mean, shout out to Lillian. Then we got Edge. I don't want to see the Edge entrance without the music. I didn't really want to see Finley's, but I kind of just want to show the graphics off a little bit, even though I'm gonna show y'all in the gameplay as well. Yeah, 2007 was kind of just like we kind of have a base of what we want to do with the game, but I feel like the controls could be a little easier. I guess that's what they were going with, maybe. Little face off. As they stopped doing the mini game though, of the stare down and all that stuff, and now to attack is with square, to do grapples is with the right stick, and X is to get out the ring instead of square, and circle is to do the stamina instead of the select button. But you're still wrong with square. All that jazz. Like, pretty much everything is still the same. Instead of circle, down circle, you do down right stick to pin. So they literally just changed circle and square as the right buttons. I mean, circle and the right stick as the grapple buttons. And they changed the R3 from the taunt button, and they actually start using the directional buttons. and they added like extra grappling animations. So, but you still block with two buttons. And everything else is pretty much the same. Finally. Let's go. Irish curse. This is I forgot what that shit called, bro. Pin him. Cause Sheamus do that shit. Nice. What is that shit called? It's not Irish curse, cause that's the backbreaker. What is that shit called, bro? Damn, what's that shit called, bro? I know y'all finna kill me for that, bro. I forgot what that's called, bro. Yeah, we got the win. Beat Edge. Shout out Finley.
Here's your winner.
That's the end of the video, man. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and I'm out of here, man. Like I said, man, it was pretty much the same thing as 2006, just different gameplay mechanics and a little bit updates here and there, which I'm not mad at because SmackDown vs. Raw 2006 was already a good game. So the change that they did make weren't actually bad. They were actually better for the game. The roster got better. This is definitely just an improvement of the game that was already out. So yeah, man, it was pretty much a good game, man. But that's the end of it, man. Make sure do what you want to do, man. I'm out, man. Peace.